at I don't know, like coaching or something.
But growing up in the boys club, that's what you did. You mentored other kids. You mentored the kids beneath you, right? So as I was coming up in the boys club, I was part of intramural sports. And it was like, kids of my age, my peers, we would compete against each other. But
different sports?
In different sports. So
you didn't have a set sport like...
No. It was like basically you boxed, you did hockey, you did volleyball, you did...
They had all of that there?
Yeah. So
wow.
They kept us busy because the streets were really bad.
No, but that's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That place must be nice.
It was
pretty
awesome.
big, I bet.
It was like a 8-story building.
8 stories. So and all of them, is it dedicated to sports or is it like life?
It was just life, bro. It was life. They had a camp, they had a summer camp, they had everything, bro.
They take kids out of the streets.
Yeah, out of the streets, basically. So in that building,
you can stay there.
No.
It's like after a certain time. I don't know.
No.
It's like
and you see, and the neighborhood, it was very poor. So everybody in the neighborhood was on public assistance, right? Okay. That's how you grew up. But they gave us food. Like you would go there after school. It was like from 3 o'clock to like 9 o'clock, right?
Oh wow.
So you would go after school. They would provide dinner, right? So they had a dinner program. So you would eat. They had a homework program. So you would go straight from school, do your homework, then you could participate in the activity.
And that program still exists to this day, right? But it's the Boys and Girls Club, right? It's still the Boys Club?
This one is just, so you have Boys Club of New York City, and then you have Boys and Girls Clubs, and they're more or less like, statewide and shit like that.
Yeah, that's I've heard of the Boys and Girls Club.
Right, so ours was just strictly boys. It was just strictly boys.
Okay, it's just there in New York.
Right, just there. So getting back to it, so you learn different activities and you do different things. So as you get older and you progress through the channels, you become a coach or a mentor to kids beneath you, right? So you have to teach them basketball. You have to run them as a group, right? So I kind of got my mentoring skills through that situation.
Like by watching people.
No, just by being raised around it and having to do it, right? So as a coach, as a youth coach, I had basketball, I had dodgeball, I had hockey.
You coach from a young age?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like what age?
I'd say about maybe 12, 13.
Coached?
Yeah.
Coached.
Just
12. Yeah. Like, I mean, an idea of it.
But not an idea of it, exactly, of what I had
but you
do.
were interested in
right. No, but it's
age.
it's like, you have to run them as one unit, right? You good? Okay. So it's again, the Boys Club was a great place. In that building, we had a gymnasium, we had a swimming pool, we had tennis courts, a nature shop on the roof. We had everything, bro. We had everything there. So it was a great environment.
Was it free or was it like...
No, it was like 50 cents. So depending on your age...
Every time you go in, you put 50 cents?
For the year.
50 cents.
So depending on your age, there was like, you had midgets, juniors, intermediates, and then seniors, right? So the midgets were like...
Depending on your school year? Or your age?
On your age. So midgets were like maybe, I think they were like 25 cents for the whole year. So it was, it was
25 cents. But they're doing that not to get profit.
No.
It's just to like donations or something?
Yeah, because the Boys Club, they get a lot of donations from, these different charities and organizations.
And they help them fund their whole operation.
Fund the programs, right.
So 25 cents.
Dude, 25 cents.
But that's nothing.
That's nothing.
But why would they put that if they're not going to get anything out of it? Is maybe making you feel like you're paying something or something?
Right. I guess I never,
25 cents.
25 cents.
Dude, it's crazy. It's like, that's like...
And you had all these activities that were free.
It seems like a joke.
No, but listen, you had all these great activities. Plus, they had an education program that would send you to these private schools. And
really?
The Boys Club, yeah. So you would take a test. Everybody, if you were good enough if you're like a good enough member, you would be recommended to take this educational test. Now, based on how you did on this educational test, they would send you to a private school. So now you're getting out. I took the test, right?
Did you want to go?
At the time, I didn't want to go.
Why you take it?
Because, I took it every year. And
you kind of had to take it?
Well, I was recommended every year to take the test. So once you take the test, what you do is then they would send you to like a summer camp, right? So they would send you to like, you get out of the hood, you go to like New Hampshire, like upstate New Hampshire.
Okay.
And you participate in these academic programs. But based off of how you do, you can get to a point where they'll send you to boarding school. And so that's
wow.
like, so do it. And it's really
So
expensive.
you had a lot of friends that went to the...
went to boarding schools and things like that and became really successful business entrepreneurs, just businessmen in general.
Just
right?
because of that, because of the boys club.
Just because of the boys club.
That's crazy.